What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Sean. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Sean. I do a daily video on something related to nursing. No rhyme or reason, probably not gonna change. All my new nurses out there, all my new nurses in their new job, whether it's your first job or your fifth job, all my new nurses out there, one piece of advice for you, and this is crucial because I made this mistake as a new nurse. I want you to ingrain this thought into your brain. You do not come off of orientation early. You walk the entire path that is laid out for you. If they tell you your orientation is 2 months, then you take 2 months. If it's 3 months, 3 months. If it's a month, God love you. If it's a month, then it's a month. Period. Done. Do not try and come off of it any earlier than that, because you need that time to allow yourself to learn the process, to learn your job, to learn how you're going to do the job. And quite honestly, you're not going to learn a whole lot in a very short amount of time. Every single patient is going to be different. And what I mean by that is, you are not an expert at taking care of diabetes because you've seen it twice, or you've seen it 5 times, or you've seen it 10 times. You are not an expert at treating DKA because this is the 4th time you've seen it. You are not an expert at treating hypertension because you saw that just the other day. There is always a different approach because every patient reacts differently to the treatment protocols that we institute. Don't become a smart aleck and assume that after a month of taking care of the same ventilator and taking care of the same high blood pressure, taking care of the same shock patient, sorry, talking about ICU again, taking care of the same patient with the same ailment for the 5th or 6th time, that you have figured it out and that you're good to go. I want you to utilize the time while you are on orientation to test the limits of your experience. The biggest part of orientation is that it allows you to make mistakes that you won't be able to make when you're on your own. No, you're not going to get to make mistakes all willy-nilly and carefree and not take responsibility of your actions, but you're going to have someone there to catch you when you fall. You are going to fall. You are going to fail. Guess what? It's part of the process, and it's just a way of life in our profession. I want you to have that support when it happens. It could be something as simple as your first patient death. I want someone there to help you through that first experience. Or the first cardiac arrest, the first code blue, whatever you guys call it these days. I want someone there, not so much to hold your hand, but to give you reference as to what is normal, abnormal, expected, unexpected. It is your preceptor's job to give you that information. Use it and abuse it, because you're going to benefit from it when you finally do come off orientation. Your patients are going to benefit from it the most. Don't be like me. I was an eager eagle wanting to jump out of the gates and start on the front. I wanted to do it all at once. I can do it all. Yeah, I can do it. I'm telling you right now, take the time. You are going to make mistakes that are going to matter later in your career. Take the time and enjoy it by all means. Because there's certain things that you're not allowed to do when you're on orientation, like being pulled to another unit or working a certain shift or taking a certain assignment. Take advantage of it! What does the tribe have to say about this one? Were you one of those idiots like me and came off of orientation early because you had it all figured out? Or were you one of the smart ones and stayed on orientation through the process? Regardless of how prepared you were. Inquiring minds want to know. Leave me a comment down below. Your comments are my oxygen. Share this with somebody. Share this with a student. Share this with a new nurse. Just share it with somebody. And as always, check your own pulse first.